Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Just Another Autism Podcast. I'm Eileen Lamb, and today, for the month of love, February, I'm very pleased to be joined by Tanner Smith from Love on the Spectrum, his sister, Midge, and Holly. And they are going to talk to us about dating and love and an app called Wable that is meant for neurodivergent people to find love, yes, but also maybe friends and to just network. Welcome to the three of you. I'm very excited to have you on the podcast today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. It's great.
So why don't we start by doing some introductions? Tanner, do you want to go first? Can you tell me a little bit about you and your connection to autism?
Yes. So, my name is Tanner Smith. And I'm 27 years old, and I have autism, and I live in Clemson.
And you work where?
And I work at the Shepherd's Hotel right now. My connection to autism. Mitch, what's the connection?
You have autism.
I have autism.
Yep. And that's why you're kind of representing Wable, right?
Yeah, and that's why I'm kind of representing Wable.
Yep.
Yes.
And my name is Midge. I am 24. I'm Tanner's younger sister, also on the Wable team. So yeah, kind of my connection there.
How about you, Holly?
Perfect. I'm Holly. I'm the founder of Wable. I'm 27, and I'm just so excited because now I get to work with Midge and Tanner, the best package deal ever. It's great.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole team.
Tell our listeners a little bit more about Wable and what problem were you trying to solve when you came up with Wable?
Yeah, sure. Well, Wable it's a first of its kind social networking app built specifically for the neurodivergent community, particularly with autistic users in mind, which I actually started during the pandemic. I'm from Australia, and Melbourne was the most lockdown city in the world. And the only benefit that came out of that was a bit more time for Netflix. And so I watched the first season of Love on the Spectrum from my couch, probably in my pajamas, and thought, prompted me to look at what social and dating apps were doing to support the community. And I thought that there could be a better way. And so fast forward to now, it's pretty crazy because we've got Tanner as our ambassador. So it's come really full circle. Yeah.
Yes.
And Tanner, it's different to date in a show like Love on the Spectrum and to date using an app like Wable. Is there anything that you really like about Wable?
Because on Wable, you don't have any pressure. You can just text people. That's how it's different to meet people on Wable. And instead of meeting people in person and them following around with cameras.
I
also know that on Wable, if you don't want to date, you can just make friends, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually, we have his profile set up on the friends setting right now. So even like this morning we were looking at it, and you found a friend who he used to go to college with, but now lives in the city right over. So we were like, oh, we'll send her a Wable heart. So he's on that friends section of the app right now.
That's awesome. And Tanner, were you anxious when you were on Wable, like to send the first message?
No, I was not really nervous.
No, you don't really get nervous to make friends, do you?
No, I don't really get. I like making friends.
You do.
You're just too easy, Tanner.
Yes, I am just too easy.
If there is one thing that you would want people to know about autism and dating, what would it be, Tanner?
Okay, I want to tell them that so sometimes people can have love for friends or family, and not all people not romantic is not for all autistic people.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a great answer.
That's a great answer, Tanner. What is your favorite first date? Would it be coffee, movie, arcade, something else?
My first favorite dating would be movie.
Going to see a movie?
Yeah, going to a movie.
Ooh, that would be a fun one.
How about you, girls?
Ooh, I like an activity as a first date, like something social with other people around too. So maybe something like an arcade or bowling or something would be fun.
With other people around?
Yeah, I like it. You can like if it's awkward or if it's not going like
Yeah,
that person's over there.
that's a good one. Yeah, I like somewhere where there's live music. I feel like where there's music and you have a bit of that to focus on, it takes a bit of pressure off the first meet. So anywhere where there's live music, I'm happy.
I agree. I like that one.
Funny.
I had that one too.
I like the music, but I'm like, then I can't really talk to the person, you know?
I'm very loud, so it usually is fine. Yeah.
Scream over each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one, Tanner. If you could meet one person through Wable, who would it be and why? It can be a friend or anybody.
Okay.
If anybody could come up on your Wable page, who would you want to send a like to and be able to text?
Dustin Hoffman.
Oh wow.
Why Dustin Hoffman?
Because he's an actor. He plays Master Shifu in Kung Fu Panda.
You're a big fan?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Well,
We got to try and get him on the app. That's
Yeah.
a big task for me, Tanner.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know what can happen.
Yes.
Yeah. We better call him up and get him on the app then.
Yeah.
I love that.
Midge, Holly.
Oh goodness. Who would I want to match up on the app? I have a very big crush on Jason Momoa. So I would love to match with him and talk to him about Aquaman and filming that movie.
That's a good one. I like that.
How about you?
I would want to match for friends with Chris Rock. I think he would be just the most hilarious friend around, and I love everything he's in. So I'd want to be friends with Chris Rock.
He's on Madagascar, right?
Right. He plays the zebra Marty.
Yep.
Yeah.
He knows
Exactly. He has the most iconic voice, and all I can think of when I hear him is Marty from Madagascar. Right. He's the best.
Tanner, you already know your movies. That's impressive.
Oh yeah, the movie expert.
Yeah, I'm a movie expert and an actor expert.
Can tell. Okay, last question for you, Tanner.
Okay.
Favorite animal?
Ooh.
A gorilla.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, and Eileen, I know you're French. I know you're French.
You remember that, yes?
Because I remember meeting you in Austin, Texas, but I did the thing with Eva.
That's right.
And we now say hamburger in French.
Yeah.
We now say hamburger.
Hamburger.
Hamburger, yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Same with the accent.
Killed it.
I love it. All right, well, we're excited for Holly to get to share more about Wable.
So can you talk a bit more about how Wable, do I pronounce it right? Wable?
Wable. Willing and able, Wable. You got it.
Wable. Okay, can you talk a bit more about Wable and why it's not just for people who are looking for love? Like, what was the idea behind that?
Yeah, of course. Well, I started it after watching Love on the Spectrum, but I think just connection in general is so important for everybody. And so I think it's important. Not everybody, like Tanner, is fulfilling. But I really created a social app to connect people for 3 ways. I always say it's dates or love, friendship, and workplaces, so that you're connecting with people in your life that understand you, and you're also connecting with your community in places that understand and value.
And will you say that there is a place for people who are non-autistic, non-neurodivergent on the platform? Like, how are you navigating that if someone who's not on the spectrum, not neurodivergent, wants to join?
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah, we get this question quite a bit because a lot of people, whilst the app is targeted for the neurodivergent community, I think it was really intentional and important for me to get that right, because that's the community that we're really trying to focus on and help. With that being said, there are certain now, because there is more information now about neurodivergence, probably more than ever, and can attribute some of that awareness to Love on the Spectrum and things like that, that there are people that are either on their diagnosis journey, have thought that they perhaps might be on the spectrum, or they're an ally to a neurodivergent person. We, of course, welcome them as well, whilst knowing that and focusing and marketing the fact that this app is really for neurodivergent people. But we, of course, welcome allies and other people that are on their own diagnosis journey as well.
That's very good.
Yeah.
And since launching the app, What has surprised you the most, like either in how people are using the app or any stories that have come out of it?
Yeah, it's been amazing because, I mean, whilst when you search Wable, most of the things you'll find in the media are about love stories and all those sorts of things, it's amazing to see other success stories that have come out of the app, and the love stories are beautiful, and it's amazing to hear people have met and fallen in love on the app. But there's also one of the very first emails I received was from a mum actually in Australia about her son who is non-speaking and lives in a sort of remote part of Australia and really struggled to make friends, and he wanted to make friends that he could game with online. And to him, that's his version of a successful connection. And to the next person, it might be finding love. And the next person, it might be someone that they can go and be friends with, play sport together or whatever it is. But for this person, having a new friend to connect with online with his version of success. And so when his mum wrote to me, it made me pause and realize that people are going to be using this app in so many different ways. And one connection isn't more important than the other. They're all important. And so it was really special because his was like, this is great. He's so excited about making new friends on here that he now games with. And to him, that's a huge success, and it's a huge success to us as well. So whilst the love stories are great, I always love hearing stories like that are really special as well.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone who's nervous about getting on a social app like this? I mean, it can be scary to make first moves and messages.
Mm-hmm. I would say that you could find comfort in knowing that I think the majority of people on the app would be feeling the exact same as you. And the good part about being on an app that's connected to the community is that you know that the person on the other side is likely experiencing some of the same challenges or some of the same anxieties and thoughts that you are. And so I always say, and I've said this before, sometimes it's not the worst way to start a conversation. You might say, like, I'm new to the app. I'm feeling a bit nervous, but I'm excited, to get to know you. And sometimes that's a nice icebreaker because it allows the other person to be like, oh, actually, I'm feeling the same way. And that's totally normal and okay. We all have those, especially when it comes to first dates and meeting people for the first time. We also have a counselor and sexologist from Love on the Spectrum inside the app, Jody. She gives video resources in the app about managing anxiety and keeping safe online. So she also has some really great tips on how to kind of beat some of those nerves and enjoy the experience.
Oh, that's very good. Love that.
Yeah.
And so how can people go about downloading the app, creating an account?
Yeah, absolutely. You can download the app for free. It's available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. So whatever phone you have, you can go ahead and download it. We keep up to speed with us on socials as well at Wable app on Instagram and TikTok, because we give demos of the app. We talk about new features that are coming. And if at any time you need help signing up, we've got a really helpful support team that are a way to help you. So you can reach out to us through our channels anytime. And we do that often. We have people signing up for the first time every single day. So we're always here to help. It really is a very a welcoming and helpful community.
Is there anything else I didn't ask you about that you want to share with our listeners?
I think you had some really good questions. I would just say it's such an amazing opportunity to speak with you guys at Autism Speaks. I mean, you're so well and doing such amazing things for the community. So the opportunity to be able to speak with you guys is incredible, and I just think it shows what we can do when we band together for the community, and a difference that we can make that I think is overdue. And it's inspiring to get to speak to other people that share the same vision as you. So thank you. It's great.
Thank you for what you're doing, and I hope a lot of people download Wable and find love, friendship, or job, whatever they're looking for. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you so much.